Hey, I'm Fanna Easter. I'm excited about the Scratchboard. So I showed you guys how to actually build the Scratchboard, and I've got some video of Stella where I'm actually introducing it. She's probably a little bit more advanced because she knows how to use this, but you always want to use a finer grit. This is 80 grit, so you can see it's a lot easier on the nail. That's not as bumpy, where this is 30 grit, well-used 30 grit, and this is what you'll use once your dog is pretty comfortable. If you want to check out the full instructions, you can search under, I think it's nail trimming or clipping your dog's nails, or you can just type in Scratchboard, all one word, and it'll pull up all the articles on it. I break it down into sections because that's how you want to teach any kind of behavior. Split it into easy sections. So I won't get into all of that here in the video. So anyway, what you're going to do is I always hold it like at a 45-degree angle so that the dog kind of comes in and has to scratch this way. I found when it was like this, they scratched like this, but it was only scratching underneath their nails, where I kind of wanted it to go through and round that nail, hence like this. So I was getting a little bit more of a rounder and getting that top edge of the dog. So what I do is I sit on the ground, hold this on the ground. This is leaning against my legs, and then I hold this sturdy so they have a nice sturdy spot to be able to scratch from. All right. So what you're going to do is at first you're going to put this down, and your dog's going to be like, what in the world is this? If they look at it, click treat. If they walk toward it, click treat. If they touch it with a paw or a nose, click treat. Eventually they'll kind of walk through and put a paw, try to get to touch it. You can check out our other video on how to teach touch, but you can, the minute they kind of put their paw near it, towards it, click treat, and your dog will start learning, oh, paw goes on here. All right, hope that makes sense. And it's a lot easier to see with your dog than for me to explain, I guess, if that makes sense. So, all right, check out some video. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and show you how to introduce your dog to the nail Scratchboard. Remember, you always want to start with a finer grit. This, I think, is 80 grit. And what I'm going to do is as I'm dropping this down, I'm going to click and treat any kind of interest Stella has to it. She knows how to paw this, so I'll probably click and treat some paw touches, but you'll get to see how much she enjoys this. You can see her looking at it because she knows the minute it hits the ground, game on, she can start scratching at it. So here it goes. And that was a little paw scratch. I don't know if you saw that one at the top. Timing was awful on my click. I'm going to toss the... She's doing 2 nail trims. I mean 2 paws. I think you can tell that she really likes this. Make sure your fingers are out the way. So I hope that makes sense. Keep your training sessions pretty short. We have a tendency to keep going and going and going and going. I'd say no more than 5 treats. Stella's pretty savvy at this, so I'll probably go a little bit longer. And take lots of breaks. One thing that I do is if my dog starts to get frustrated and not sure what I do, I'll click or even just toss a treat, so they have to go out, go get a treat over there, and then come back and I can reset. If you get frustrated in the session, in it, and then go back, end it, go back and look at the instructions and see kind of where you're going wrong or some things that you can maybe tweak. The article's got a lot of really good troubleshooting information on there. Right. Well, happy introducing your dog to the nail Scratchboard, and check out some of our other videos, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and all that really good stuff. So I'll see you around. Bye.